Well, there's not an enormous amount to do. I mean, if you the routine of a jump is that you go up six. I think it was six of you in a cage on the bottom of a balloon. Your first jump is always from a balloon, and you go up and to a height of about 800 feet, and then you get dispatched. And I was fourth on the first balloon I went up to. You've done all pre-training of this. You do in the gymnasium, and there's a fan that you go on, and you jump out with no parachute on. You just got a rope to you, and this fan stops you or allows you to drop at approximately the same speed of coming down by a parachute. And then you do what you've tried. You do your breakfalls as you've been trained in the gymnasium. I never ever volunteered for a jump. Never ever. Someone once told me, not when you're in the army, don't volunteer for anything, and I never ever did. What I did, I was asked to do, and when we actually got established in Egypt, I did sort of set up the signal centre. They thought I was good enough to do that, and that's what I did until we were relieved by the Royal Cancer, as a matter of fact. There's the old signal centre there. We was operating from a school, which we're taken over, and that was me doing my little job, doing my bit for the nation. In the army, the word, I don't know whether it still is, but in the army in those days, definitely the bragging word was grip, or you gripped him, you know. I mean, if you said you'd done 15 jumps and some war done 17 or 19 or whatever it happened to be. And so we went out on a balloon jump, and then we came down, the sergeant major, he came along and he said, more shoots. He said, anybody want to go up again? You know, what I did. But he was a Hackney boy, and I can't remember his name. I knew it up to quite recently. And he said, oh yeah, I'll go up, you know. And he came, it was just before a grant leave. After this jump, we was going to go back and then go home on leave, you know. That was either Whitsun or Easter or whatever it was, you know. Anyway, he went up with a second time, come down and broke his leg, so he was in hospital. And he said to me afterwards, he said, "You're right, Baker, don't volunteer for anything." But you won't get the same feel if you go out strapped to someone. You got to go out on your own, and as I say, when you hear that chute opening, it's a sort of dull opening of fabric being, you know, you look at it, it's okay, and then you get a little bit of apprehension when you're getting very much towards the ground, and then of course you hit, and you turn your feet to the side, and so as you roll down your leg like that, and over on right across the middle of your back.
But you think it was? Did you look back on it with fond memory?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.